The new characters are what we eagerly await in the next episode of the amazing digital circus. And let's not forget about the main heroes. One of the most mysterious turned out to be the ghostly lady named Martha Milden Gall. We are still trying to delve deeper into this digital world of the amazing circus, and the next episode is scheduled for May. At least that's the plan. The creators at Glitch also hope they can make it in time, judging by the fact that some scenes are ready, which is reassuring. However, as for the new characters, whether we will see all those shown in the announcement in the next episode, it's too early to say. But perhaps some of them will be revealed. As for Martha Milden Gall, she seems very intriguing. Her enigmatic nature sets her apart from the other characters, especially the fact that she is in a completely different location. Perhaps it's some kind of ghostly house, or maybe even a haunted mansion. Maybe it's located in the Candy Kingdom, but we'll only find out in the next episode. Who she is and whether she'll be in the next episode is still a question. By the way, due to the popularity of the digital circus, games based on it have started to come out, mostly on Roblox. Getting to know the new characters, such as Martha Milden Gall, is an interesting moment. Who is she really? So far, there is no official information about her, although there is some data based on which one can speculate who she might be. An interesting fact is that Martha has not been confirmed as an NPC, which means she may be human. However, Gooseworks has already laid out all the cards and all the new characters shown to us as NPC. This means that speculations about who is human and who is an NPC are inappropriate. But this does not prevent Martha from being an interesting character, like, for example, Kane or Bubbles, who are also NPCs. Perhaps special emphasis was placed on making the circus look alive in its creation. Perhaps local NPC characters also have their own individuality. When it comes to Martha, we have only seen half of her body. A huge hat, an elegant appearance, a beautiful hairstyle. If we are in the kingdom, then she may represent the upper echelons of society. Perhaps she is a countess or a duchess. Although she is a ghost, it does not make her any less of a real person. However, this is the first thought that comes to mind. And I think the authors have settled on the character's type before fully revealing it to us. A bit later, and somehow not like that, Gooseworks posted a spoiler where 4 characters were shown. We'll get back to this spoiler later, but I would like to draw attention to how Martha looks here. Here she is already fully shown in a dress, and I hope no one doubts anymore that she is a woman. The next question is, will Martha be in the next episode in Candy Canyon, in the haunted castle, or in some other location? Most likely in the latter. Candy Canyon has its own characters, and we were clearly shown who will be where. Martha will probably be in some mansion. Another screenshot with a similar ghostly character might indicate this. Perhaps this seal is Martha's pet, and here it is already against the background of such an old gloomy house. This cursed old house is clearly filled with all sorts of ghosts, not just Martha or the ghostly seal. They live there, at least I think so, but there are doubts about where the characters are located, the order of which seems strange. Was this done intentionally? Or maybe it's just a random order. But according to this logic, the plot should develop. We're heading to Candy Canyon on a carriage, where we might have a guide, Crocodile Meeg, made of jelly, just like all the Candy Canyon characters, made of candy, chocolate, lollipops, and so on. However, Martha is a ghost and seems to have no connection to the canyon. Based on this logic, we can assume that the order of appearance of the characters is random, and most likely Martha won't be in the next episode, as it will be dedicated to the canyon. As for the haunted house, it's probably going to be after the canyon. So far, the authors haven't given us any spoilers from this house. However, based on the available information, we can try to make assumptions. Perhaps we'll have a quest in this house, and Martha will create a real chamber of fear for us. We might see Kinger with a shotgun, clearly frightened, and we can only guess who scared him. We've seen and known it for a long time, but not everyone has looked at it yet. Here I would like to draw attention to one detail. Firstly, we have 2 characters in front of us, Jax and Zooble. Jax, as always, is cheerful and smiling, but his teeth are, as always, annoying. They are still in the tent, probably with other characters nearby, discussing their future adventure in the canyon. But what detail was I talking about? Zooble, take a closer look at her. You won't notice anything new right away until you look and compare. This is the Zooble that was in the pilot, and in the next frame, they show a completely different Zooble. Instead of one antenna, she now has an arrow. It's unlikely to refer to anything. Most likely, it's just a new accessory. From time to time, she may change her parts and add new details. Now she has something different on her arms. And instead of the blue pendant, she holds something like a black and white box. In the next frame, there are already 3 characters: Gangle, Regatha, and maybe they are standing next to Jax and Zubul. Probably these are frames from the same scene, and they are discussing something. However, the main thing that everyone noticed is the smiling Gangle. Indeed, in the entire pilot episode, Gangle did not smile because her comedy mask was broken. We will finally see how she behaves in this mask, how positive her thoughts are, and what she says. All this is interesting and promises to be fascinating. If you think this is all we've been shown, you're mistaken. It turns out there is a bit more information about the new characters. For example, the same Marmalade Crocodile. In one of the videos, I said his name was Marmalade, but it turns out his name is Migu. This unexpected discovery is certainly related to Marmalade, but now he is officially Migu. I would also like to mention the sun. It's an artificial intelligence, and we saw it in the pilot episode. However, in the video, it spoke, and we can speculate about its role in the further development of the plot. If I hadn't mentioned the sun, she would have killed me, so I'll add a couple of remarks about her just in case. Otherwise, she'll kill Cain. What specific role will the sun or moon play? I think they will just fit into the humorous aspect of the plot, not having much weight. Another interesting detail, the sun was voiced by Peyton Goodwin's younger sister. But the leaks don't end there. Another very interesting shot appeared, where we see the floor of the tent. It looks like a chessboard, and they showed us this picture for a reason. The reflections of new characters are clearly visible on it. The first of them is Gummy Goo, who is also shown in the teaser. The second character is Martha Milden, the ghost from the ghost house, and next to her is Princess Lulilalu. Why were these 4 characters shown? I suppose they will be in the next episode. Probably, we will go to the Candy Canyon, where we will meet Gummy Goo, Princess Lulilalu, and possibly Martha. This may be a hint that the Candy Kingdom will span 2 episodes, and then other characters will appear in the plot. All these leaked shots confirm that the plot will unfold roughly like this. First, we'll return to the place where the events of the pilot episode took place, where Cain will gather our heroes for a new adventure. But I doubt that we'll be immediately transported to the canyon. Perhaps we'll find our way there somehow, for example, on a cart with a marmalade elephant. And what do you think Martha will be doing in the next episodes? And what do you think the next episode will be about? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon.